What if the foods you eat every day are silently sabotaging your health? Watch this video till the end because what you're about to learn could transform your life. In this video, I'm going to cover the truth about ultra-processed foods and how they differ from regular processed foods. Also, how to identify these foods and the health risks of consuming them. Hi, I'm Chirag Patel, a former health food store owner and a dietary supplement advocate with over 25 years of experience. I've helped thousands achieve better health through nutrition and health coaching. Having personally overcome the pitfalls of processed food addiction, I'm here to share insights that could change your perspective on what you eat. In America and England, over 50% of our diets are from ultra-processed foods. They're everywhere, in our supermarkets, restaurants, and even schools. They're designed to be convenient and tasty, but at what cost? I've delved deep into the scientific studies and personal experiences to uncover the truth about these foods, and findings are alarming. Let's explore what makes these foods so harmful and how they impact our health. Over the years, there have been an increase in chronic diseases like obesity, heart disease, and certain cancers. A major contributing factor is our increased consumption of ultra-processed foods. These products are engineered to be hyperpalatable, leading us to overeat while providing little to no nutrition. Understanding the dangers of these foods is crucial for making informed dietary choices and safeguarding our health. So what helped me to realize this importance is knowing that every purchase at the grocery store counted. Having these foods in the house meant easy access when I had weak willpower. And every piece of food I ate counted, making a direct difference in my mental health and how energetic I was that day and the following day. I took it day by day and meal by meal to make an overall larger difference. The issue does not lie with food processing itself. Today, almost all food undergoes some level of processing. Since processing is such a broad term, evaluating food solely on this basis lacks clarity. Terms like fast food, junk food, or convenience food are often used loosely and do not provide scientific foundation for food assessment. For instance, certain processes such as drying, freezing, pasteurization, or vacuum packing have been instrumental in preserving food and extending its shelf life. However, evidence highlights harmful effects associated with specific practices such as partially hydrogenated oils and excessive sugar in products like sodas. Analyzing food processing's impact on health requires precision, including clearly defined terminology and distinctions regarding the type, purpose, and effects of processing methods. Recognizing that the growing resistance on highly processed foods, rich in sugar, fat, and salt, which often displace fresh fruits, vegetables, and home-prepared meals. One notable approach for understanding food processing's role in diet and health is the NOVA food classification system, developed by researchers in Brazil. NOVA categorizes food into 4 groups, with ultra-processed foods identified as a category distinct from unprocessed, minimally processed, or processed foods. This classification has been widely adopted in scientific literature for assessing dietary quality and health outcomes. Ultra-processed foods consist primarily of substances extracted or synthesized from food ingredients through industrial processes. These products include snacks, soft drinks, packaged beverage, ready meals, and various processed meats. Manufacturers often incorporate additives to enhance flavor, appearance, and shelf life, making these products highly convenient and appealing for consumers, and cost-effective for production. However, their nutritional profiles tend to be imbalanced, contributing to overconsumption and replacing healthier traditional patterns. So basically, in my opinion, these are food-like substances that are hyperpalatable, made to look like food, but your body will think otherwise. So to define ultra-processed foods, they are industrial formulations typically containing 5 or more ingredients. These often include substances not commonly used in home cooking, such as preservatives, sweeteners, colorings, flavor enhancers, and processing aids. Examples include soft drinks, packaged snacks, reconstituted meat products, and instant meals. These foods are designed for profitability and mass appeal, but pose significant risks by displacing whole and minimally processed foods in the diet. The extensive use of additives such as artificial colors and flavors and sweeteners, alongside ingredients like high fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, and protein isolates, exemplifies the industrial nature of ultra-processed foods. Ask anyone if they purposely put the wrong type of fuel in their cars, and you'll get a straight answer. So then why should it be any different what we put in our bodies? Shouldn't we also give our bodies the right kind of fuel? A 2019 study published in Cell Metabolism found that individuals consuming ultra-processed diets ate more calories and gained more weight compared to those on unprocessed diets. even when matched for nutrients like sugars and fats. Research indicates that higher consumption of ultra-processed foods is linked to an increased risk in heart disease. A study from the same source found that 10% increase in ultra-processed food consumption was associated with a significant increase in the risk of overall cancer. According to a 2021 study, individuals consuming higher amounts of ultra-processed foods had higher risk of developing inflammatory bowel disease. And emerging research suggests a link between ultra-processed food consumption and mental health disorders, including depression and anxiety. A high level of added sugars and unhealthy fats and artificial additives may contribute to these adverse mental health outcomes. To reduce your intake of ultra-processed foods, start by scrutinizing food labels. Ingredients such as high fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, flavor enhancers like MSG, and artificial colors and preservatives are red flags indicating ultra-processing. But here's the crazy part. The FDA allows 10,000 chemicals in our food. 10,000. That's an enormous amount of ingredients to keep track of. That's why I think in order to maintain our health, we must stick to whole foods. Fresh and minimally processed foods such as fruits and vegetables, pasteurized milk, or plain oats are relatively easy to identify. However, distinguishing certain products like breads or breakfast cereals require closer examination of ingredient lists. For instance, industrial bread containing only wheat, flour, water, yeast, and salt are processed, but the addition of emulsifiers or artificial colors classifies them as ultra-processed. Plan your meals ahead of time to avoid temptation of convenient ultra-processed options. Shop the perimeter of grocery stores where fresh foods are typically located, and to be cautious of central aisles stocked with processed items. Pay attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues, and avoid eating out of boredom. The convenience and aggressive marketing of ultra-processed foods have led to their dominance in high-income countries, where they account for a significant portion of total caloric intake. Their consumption is also rapidly increasing in middle-income nations, where people are eating more ultra-processed foods than freshly prepared meals. This worldwide change shows how important it is to focus on eating more whole food meals and less processed foods to stay healthy. I know this because I've been there. From my late 20s up into my late 40s, I've been physically fit and ate consciously while owning a health food store. When I parted ways from this business, I started breaking all my rules little by little, and next thing you know, I'm hooked in, eating all the foods I've subconsciously avoided years ago. My diet was filled with ultra-processed foods, quick snacks, sugary drinks, and packaged meals. And it wasn't too long before I started feeling the effects of weight gain, constant fatigue, digestive problems, and even mental health struggles. I felt trapped in a cycle of unhealthy eating, and my health kept spiraling downward. I had massive cravings for ice cream, chips, and cookies, especially at night after dinner. It took some time, but I researched how to detox my body, reduce my cravings through herbs, and get my health back on track. As the cravings lessened, I began to eliminate ultra-processed foods and embracing a whole food, nutrient-rich diet. I lost weight and my energy came back, my mental clarity improved, and I felt in control of my health. It wasn't easy at first, but with small steps and a consistent effort, I turned my life around, and so can you. So start by identifying ultra-processed foods in your pantry and replacing them with whole, fresh options. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more science-backed health tips, and share this with someone who might need it. Together, let's take control of our health and create a better future. See you in the next video.